Where have all the cowboys gone?
The Cowboys. Where have all the Cowboys
All the
gone?
Richmond's gone.
Oh, but we got our sailor back. Hey, buddy.
Hi guys, how we doing?
Oh,
Hello.
so much better now. Good evening, everybody. We are your Brothers in Arms podcast. Welcome back to the show. It is currently October the 8th, where Greg and I are right now. It's a different date for the other guy.
It's the
Um,
9th.
but we'll get into that in just a moment. This is episode 106 of our
Oh my
podcast.
goodness.
And what a joy it is to have all three of us back in the same frame, if you will.
Faith.
Yeah. We
I
got
think
faces
faith.
tonight, which is great. My name is Patrick. I'm the oldest of the three. I've got the gray hat on with the Louisville. I'm over in the right-hand corner tonight. Greg, who holds the bottom of the pyramid. Hey, buddy. He's our middle.
Hello.
Wearing an FBI shirt. We'll talk about that later.
Yes, we will.
Okay.
We will discuss it.
And then the guy who we see just in portrait tonight and is in Another Day altogether, Alex, our youngest. Hey, buddy. Looking
Okay.
good, man. Looking real good.
Thank you, sir.
So it has literally been 2 months and a day since the last time the three of us together on this. And yeah, a lot of that, all of that has to do with our youngest. But dude, we're so glad you're here. And
Yeah.
you're healthy. You're looking good. Looking real
Yeah.
good. Yeah. I don't know if anybody caught a flash of that can that he just had. But Alex, would you mind showing that for the folks just for a second?
Certainly.
Yeah. What do you got there?
I got lemon Coke.
The world is weird.
It's, I mean, at least it's sugar free, but it's
Yeah,
lemon.
it is.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. How is it, by the
Good.
way?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah,
Highly
It's
recommend it.
lemony.
It's lemony.
it's lemony,
It's
I can't read
lemony.
what that says,
I
but it
can't-
says something.
and it's Greek to me.
Yes,
There it was.
Ah.
He got it. Well
there's the
played,
first
sir.
of many.
Well, yeah, it is. Yes. Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah.
So what's going on, boys? What's new in the hood?
Lots of work for me. Did some traveling. Got a much needed vacation in.
Hmm.
I went to Europe.
Yeah, you did go to Europe, and boy, were those some interesting, not interesting, beautiful pictures that
Yes.
you were posting on the page of Faces. So please share, like, what's up?
So it's funny. This trip was supposed to be a year ago,
Right?
Mhm.
and then it got pushed because of COVID. Because everything got pushed because of COVID.
Right.
Um, but finally able to take this. Went on a cruise. So left the United States. Flew many hours. It was the wrong flight. Flew through Portugal.
Wait,
Went through Lisbon.
you got
What?
on a wrong flight?
No, long flight.
Oh, long
Long
flight.
flight.
I was like, how did you
Long
get on a
flight.
wrong flight? That's
No, long flight. Long flight. Flew
God.
through Portugal and then into Rome.
Ooh.
Spent a few days in Rome. Walked a lot.
Good.
Mhm.
I think I was averaging. Brandy and I were both averaging somewhere in the ballpark of 20,000 steps a day minimum.
Wow.
And then I was
nice.
still getting out and running some as well. Um,
I don't run.
Alex doesn't run.
Right.
Hard to run on a boat anyways. You got to run in place. But then after that we left.
You
We
got a
left
lap
from Rome. No,
No, okay, keep going.
no. If they'll, yeah. There's a whole story there. Um, they do allow them to run sometimes but it's certain times of the day, and that's interesting.
Have you done
But
swimming off the boat yet? Real quick.
We were supposed to, but
Okay,
then things happened and we did not.
got it. Sorry, Greg. Continue. So you left from Rome.
Went to Rome. From Rome, went to Civitavecchia, and I can
Spell
now
that.
pronounce
Oh,
Bless you.
CHI. Yeah, I can. I can't spell it, but I can finally pronounce it correctly. Civitavecchia, which is basically the port of Rome. It's about 45 minutes by
nice.
train west of the
Hmm.
city. Alex might get to drop by there again. He's been there before. Really nice place. But but no, so we stopped there, and then from there we got on a cruise ship, and we went to, oh gosh, we went to Naples,
Mm.
and then we were at sea and we went
Mm.
to Barcelona,
Mm.
Palma,
Mm.
Marseille,
Mhm.
and then La Spezia,
Mm.
which is like the northern part of the western side of Italy.
Mm. Mhm.
So
Mm.
that was really cool. I had a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
It was amazing.
Yeah,
It was
I
honestly,
loved all the
it
food
was a,
shots you kept giving. Man, you guys ate good.
yeah, no, we ate good, and honestly, I think that was, so I keep telling people like the most expensive, I mean, aside from, again, the cruises always cost, um cruises always cost money.
Oh yeah.
But the other side of that coin is, what's cool about a cruise is, so you it's not like I booked this, you know, a week in advance and was like, well, that's interesting.
He's calling R2. Keep going.
Okay.
It
It's
got
Oh,
cold,
he's
so
oh,
yeah.
warming it up a little bit. So
Yeah.
it's not like I
Jay.
booked this cruise a week in advance or something like that. Like you book it year and a half, 2 years. You can book a cruise up to like 3 years in advance.
Right.
And the beauty of that is you can pay a little bit over time. You're not It's not like you're just you're spending all this money all at once. Um so essentially this is fun.
Yeah, he's Alex is on a boat again. His
He's
camera's
mobile.
everywhere.
But
Sorry.
He's just getting comfy.
but essentially we we once we paid for our plane ticket was expensive. It's like $500 per person round trip. But the like everything else, like where we stayed in Rome, uh, everywhere that we ate, like most all the restaurants, dude, it was cheap. Like way cheaper than eating here in the States.
Mm.
And we were able to, I mean,
Mhm.
it was awesome. Like we ate like kings and queens. Um, just just nonstop. Like every restaurant, like the food was absolutely amazing. Um, we had a couple places we found, like Romans have a weird schedule when it comes to eating food. They'll have breakfast around eight between 8 and 9 in the morning, and then they'll have like a snack, noontime. Lunch isn't until like 2, and then they don't eat dinner until like 7, 8 o'clock at night. That's normal. Sometimes later.
I would die.
Restaurants, most restaurants don't open up until like 7:30, and that's early.
I'm like,
Mhm.
I'm
We had one
hangry
night.
at 7.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, they space everything out, and they have, you know, but and then they eat a lot of pasta, and they do eat pizza. Um, but I got a kick out of it, so we kept asking ourselves, because we did not see a heavy set Italian.
Nope.
They're not, no, like they're all like V shape, and they're all skinny, right?
Mhm.
YMCA. No, they were all just in like such they like not. It's not like they were all like ripped, but they were all healthy looking,
They were in
minimum
shape.
in shape,
In shape. Yeah, I got you.
and we couldn't figure it out because
Round as a
we're like
shape.
how like they're eating all of these, they're eating all this stuff, and then when we were in La Spezia, that's how we figured it out. Uh, these people love to hike, they love to run, they love to like most folks don't own a car. Or if they do, it's literally to, um, for short trips, point A, or if they have to do a long trip somewhere. But most of the time when they travel, they simply use public transportation and they walk.
Hmm.
Um, and it was wild. It was an absolute. And then again, La Spezia, we went to the Cinque Terres, which is like the five. It's the five villages that they're amazing. I'm sure you saw some of those pictures, like overlooking the coast of the Mediterranean.
Not Alex. I
It
have.
was it was pretty. Um, so yeah, so good time. Uh, only other new thing. So today, so obviously, Patrick, you asked about the FBI shirt.
Uh huh.
Yeah, so that's not the Federal Bureau of Investigation. This is the Fredericksburg Brewing Insiders. That's
Okay.
our home. That's the Home Brewers Association here in Fredericksburg. And we were at a Fredericksburg Brew Fest. We got invited, and a bunch of the home brewers. So it's a bunch. It was a bunch of commercial beers, and people doing that. But we got invited, and we came in with we brought 6 kegs of homebrew stuff that we had made, and I actually made this. I made a
Yay.
I made a spiced apple cider. Um, and so we got a chance to share some of our homebrew with a bunch of folks from the Fredericksburg area and the surrounding. And my keg, I took a full keg, and there's probably only about that much left in the
Nice.
bottom. Yeah,
Nice.
it was popular.
Sounds like it, man. That's awesome.
Brandy and I done good.
Congratulations.
It's like
So,
Victor.
mom and dad were here this weekend, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm not jumping ship with Alex's stories just yet, but mom is thinking that we need to have plants involved with our triple B right now. So we got our brewery, we've got our baking, we've got our board games, and now mom wants to add plants and said, well, what about botanicals? So, so we've got a fourth B just in case.
All the bees.
All the bees. All the bees.
All the bees.
Peace.
Bees.
Bees.
So,
That's gonna be fun to advertise.
and
I don't know
manage.
how we're going to. Yeah. What is this? What is this place? It's the bees.
That,
It's the bees
the
knees.
bee's knees! Come on, Alex.
I'm there.
Okay, there we go. All right,
Alright.
sweet.
We have beer and bread and barbecue and
I forgot that one
botanicals.
too. Dang
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It'll be a restaurant pseudo brewery pseudo store pseudo.
we got it. We got
Yeah.
it. We just have to. So, okay, there you go. Alex. What you
We
got?
could just exclusively movie the entire time.
I am not showing the bee movie where a woman falls in love with the bee who is voiced by
Jerry Seinfeld.
Seinfeld. Yeah, no.
No. No.
That's
I decline your offer and
that's
submit
the
one of my own.
weirdest movie ever.
It is a fact.
They got a bee lying up in a hospital bed. It's just
It makes perfect sense.
what?
Nope.
Sort of.
Ugh.
Nope.
Okay. No.
It's weird.
No, I reject your reality and substitute my own.
Huh. I'll take it.
Liz has got an interesting point. She says botanicals is going to draw the wrong crowd.
You're not wrong.
Why is botanicals now a form of like cannabis CBD kind of
Yes.
deal? Oh,
Yeah. That could be misconstrued.
what about botany?
Sounds a lot like pot shipmate.
You're not wrong. And then she says, "All y'all will wear knee braces." We're already there, Liz. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I don't know about Greg, but I'll share my injuries later. Yeah.
Knee braces.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another B word that goes on the knee. Yay.
The knees.
The knees.
The bee's knees.
The bee's knees.
Bee's knees.
Alex,
And he wears bracers.
please
Hey.
share. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm a little tired.
Yeah. What time is it there, bud?
Well, let's see. It is 20 minutes until 5 o'clock in the morning. So it's 4:40.
God bless you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I told you guys I'd be here, so I'm gonna
man.
be here.
And we are blessed by you, so thank you.
Yeah. But like Greg, I also went on a cruise.
Yeah.
Yours is a little different. Little different.
Yeah.
I've
Yours
also
isn't
seen,
for pleasure. Yours is business.
well, I mean, I've seen a lot of the same stuff that he has. You know, I've seen a lot of the same coastlines of those countries. So I know they're there, but we did 57 days straight. That's the longest time that I've been out to sea for, which was interesting, fun, interesting, and wonderful. And yeah, it's been Groundhog Day for the last 2 weeks or the last 2 months, in every sense of the word. So I either have one watch or I have two watches.
Every day is just a replay of the previous.
Yeah, you keep playing the same movies too. That's the worst part.
The B movie.
Oh, the B movie.
Oh man.
No,
I've seen that movie way too many times.
I'd go to the other side of the ship.
You can't get away from it.
Oh.
It turns into so Patrick, I don't know Alex, but I've had friends on the previous deployments. It wasn't on mine, but one of the popular things now for the guys that go on deployments is they'll try and download and get as many of the worst movies that they can find.
Why?
So like The Room, Sharknado 2, Sharknado 3.
That one has
Just
Tara Reid in it.
Just like the most terrible, B movies you can find. And they'll play those on repeat throughout the day. Like they're so bad they're good. Like, that mindset.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No. Gentlemen, I've gotten to the point now in my life where if it's bad, I'm just gonna skip it. Like I don't have time for this. God bless you.
Mm-hmm.
So lots of movies, lots of bad movies.
Yeah, I really haven't had the time, guys. Like, I literally I got moved, right? So I no longer work where I used to. They put me back in my parent division, and now I work down in the plants again. So I have 27 enterprise junior sailors that I am directly responsible for. So we have a work list and a workload every day, and we have all sorts of stuff that is responsible for. I'm back in that like direct supervision, LPO position again.
Right.
It's been fun. It's been a lot of camaraderie, which has been great. A lot of mutual commiseration.
Mm.
Because
So,
everyone loves being on the ship for 2 months straight.
oh, dude, it's great. We had so many things that were promised to us or said, "Hey, yeah, this is going to happen." Um, they didn't happen. All of us. One of the things that I was so excited about was about a month ago. Now, my first port call was going to be.
Yeah.
It was going to be Norway. We were going to pull into Norway, and that's where the where in the world is Alex from Brother in Arms podcast, starting.
Right.
Which, by the way, if you guys aren't following our Twitter, seriously follow our Twitter. I've been throwing some fun stuff up there.
At your BIA podcast.
Your BIA podcast. But we were supposed to go there, and then some stuff happened that I'll tell you guys about later. But we had to rush out here, so we came out. We completely bypassed the first like 2 stops because we were all supposed to pull into Portsmouth. We were going to go to England.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Two countries that I'd absolutely love to go in. And yeah, we came straight here. So we've just been doing circles in a box and launching and recovering aircraft. That's about it. Just going, hey, we're here. Hi.
Man.
So, we were going to get a swim call. That was a plan. And they'd released everything. We have a thing in the military, Patrick, called a 50-50.
Okay.
Which is basically, it's like a written down briefing of like all the stuff.
Okay.
Like we plan on doing this event at this time. This is what you are allowed to wear, what you're not allowed to wear.
Sure.
It has your itinerary. They released that for the swim call. And then literally like 2 hours after they released it, they canceled the swim call. Yeah. I can understand though, when the weather changed and we ended up in like 15-foot swells. So,
yeah, you can lose people in that.
yeah, so we didn't do it. But they also, so technically, if you're out to sea for a certain amount of time and you're not supposed to hit port, they give you a beer day.
That's so funny.
Literally, it's called a Steel Beach.
What?
Oh
Yeah.
no, it wasn't. We didn't even go all the way up there. They did it in the hangar bay. Weird. So it's like crossing the line. It's this huge, big ordeal.
Yeah.
Beer day.
Okay.
So you have to make sure that you're not within like 8 hours of watch. You don't have, you're able to eat prior to like it. They go through all the things to make sure we're safe and we're smart. And I stood in line with my friends. We walked through, got up to the front, sent us over, and I got 2 beers. I got to go and stand in a giant pen with everybody else.
They penned you in?
Yeah.
Corralled.
Yeah.
So it sounds about right.
Oh,
all the chiefs and the chief selects are all just watching us the entire time.
Are you drinking? Do you feel drunk yet? If you are, I'm gonna have to escort you back to your room.
Greg.
You're not allowed to be drunk. You understand?
We're doing a music video, and that's what
No
you're
alcohol.
gonna do. You're gonna get right up.
I wish I could see myself. I'll have
Oh,
to
it
go
was
back and watch
perfect.
that.
You have to. I'll find it for you. That was great. Oh man.
You gotta look directly in the camera. I don't know why.
I
That's so
can't do
funny.
it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
It's close.
No, you did it better.
No, can't do it.
So they penned you in to drink your beer. Okay.
Yep.
Penned in to drink beer. I can believe it. They
Mm-hmm.
do the same thing. It's not. It's. I've never been on ship, so it's obviously a little. It's a lot different. But
Mm.
you know, every once in a while, commands like if you ever do WTI for the Marine Corps, at the end of WTI, they have a big party, and all the senior staff NCOs and officers, hand out beer to the Marines. And they're supposed to be only ours is a little different in the fact they're like it's 2 drink limit.
Mm.
2. Okay.
For each hand.
Yes. So long as big difference. On ship it's a lot different because
Sure.
they're kind of
Yeah. You're on the job site.
yeah,
Where they gotta go?
yeah. But for us, it was like basically drink as much as you want, just as long as you don't get stupid.
So, gentlemen, here's a question for you, and
Send it.
Alex, I want you to continue. So, please.
All right, fine.
But is it possible? Is it permissible? Is it okay in the military to be a teetotaler? Do you know of anybody in your realm of experience who can say without a shadow of a doubt, no, I don't do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. The looks on your faces was completely different from what you just said. That's fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
So there is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, actually, one of my this was many years ago. One of the guys I went to sergeant's course with,
Really?
completely abstinent. Does not. He actually, it was kind of cool. He's like, I'll be because we weren't driving because we were all. It was for mess night,
Right.
and we weren't going. Literally where we went for mess night was there on base, and then we just had to walk back. But they needed a Marine to be
The DD?
essentially a quote unquote DD, and he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, absolutely. And then again, he would hang out with us. Like we would go over to the E Club and hang out in the evenings, and he'd have a Coke, drink water.
Okay.
Like, absolutely, yeah. No, there are several Marines, for personal or religious reasons that choose not to consume alcohol,
Okay.
and it's accepted. It's like I've never seen someone when someone says like I don't drink.
Right.
The only kind of people that would try and force it on them are jerks, and you don't want to hang out with those people anyways.
Got it.
It's like, dude, if you want to, you want to stay sober, like that's cool. Like
Yeah.
that's your decision, your prerogative, and I'm totally fine with it.
Nice.
So, but yeah,
Nice.
absolutely. I've met many a Marine that I've served with over the years that, for one reason or another, they don't drink.
Cool. All right. Thank you. That just it's been a question that's been itching for a little bit. So appreciate
Sure.
the frank answers. So excuse me. So after your penned in beers,
Yeah.
anything else fun?
No, not really. No, like they've been trying to keep morale up, right? Because we're serving a very vital mission where we're at. But magic stuff. So,
Hmm.
we were doing Friday night magic. Now we're doing Sunday afternoon magic.
Cool.
Um,
You
we
guys
we got
got a bunch of boxes, right?
yeah,
Is
yeah.
it fun?
I mean, it's interesting.
Oh,
It oh, I can't think of the word. Sorry, it's been a long day.
sure.
Mixes it up a little bit. It takes out the stagnation.
Okay.
We've been trying to mix around and change who plays with who. Like I've found an entirely new group of people that will play that don't know any of the stuff that I've got, and they're more than willing. It's great.
More than willing to what? Get smashed?
Just get
No, just
destroyed.
Ground into the rocks?
they're just like, yeah, sure, man, yeah, come on, jump in. I'm like, okay.
Okay, here comes the
Hey,
pain, everybody.
you play. What deck is that?
Huh?
Oh, this is my sliver deck. Oh, what are those? I've never seen those before. Oh my gosh, what is this? Why am I getting destroyed?
Wait a minute, you played one thing. How'd you get
Ah.
four new things out? Wait, they all have Cascade? Yup.
Yeah.
Welcome to the jungle.
We got fun and
We got
games.
fun and
We
games.
got funny games. Yes.
Oh man.
Yeah, so it's been interesting.
Glad you're having fun with it, boss.
Yeah, man. It's the one thing throughout the week other than, my phone call home
Yeah.
that I look forward to.
Amen.
So,
Amen.
yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Well, been 2 months, Patrick. What you got, man?
Oh, well. I got COVID for the first time.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
That was awful.
mm-hmm,
That was awful. I had the every kind of flu-like symptom: body chills, fever, lethargic, can't get up.
mm-hmm,
Like I was on my back for 4 days,
mm-hmm,
and then I got a cough that just continues.
mm-hmm,
Um, that I'm getting really tired of. But that was about
mm-hmm,
3 weeks ago. I had that
Mm-hmm.
about 3 weeks ago. Um, been teaching Old Testament to a bunch of second years, and that's been a real blessing. Um, so we went to go see Philip at college for his during Julia's spring or fall break, and got to stay with mom and dad and spend some time with them. Spend some time with Philip. Um,
mm-hmm,
he's doing good, guys. He's doing good. Chemistry and math are kind of taking its toll, but he's learning. He's doing well.
That's
Um,
awesome.
he got to go to an Ohio State game. I was pretty
Mm-hmm.
jelly of him for that, but
mm-hmm,
he enjoyed that with Grammy and Papa T and his girlfriend Shelby.
mm-hmm,
Um, and then mom and dad came down here
mm-hmm,
to spend some time with granddad, and we got to experience. And your wife, Alex, came down here with the kiddos, and we got to spend a couple of days with them here in Atlanta. Oh, it was awesome. It was awesome. Carrie got to hold Theo for the first time, and the whole time they were here, she wouldn't let him go. But that was a real sweet thing to see. Um, and then Julia and Liz got to go out and have a night on the town kind of while we stayed here and watched Theo. But just I love family moments, man. I love when we can come together like that. Carrie and I were talking today, this morning actually,
mm-hmm.
that we have been able to though the stresses are harder at times, and
Mhm.
the intricacies of being directors of personnel is trying at times. We have been able to really shed some things that have been hard for us this last couple of years,
Mhm.
and really been able to step into this new role uh, gratefully and
Mhm.
and gracefully, and yeah, uh, just very thankful for being here, because it's been a true blessing for our marriage, for our kids, um, and for us individually. So very very grateful for that. But um, but yeah, also the fact that we're this close to family and able to spend time with them, and
Mhm.
go and see them when they're in need, and call them when we're in need. So that's been huge too.
Mhm.
So, but I've been running, and running a lot, a lot, a lot.
Mhm.
Greg and I have a marathon we've got to participate in on the 30th of this month. Um,
Woo.
yeah, I've learned
Yay.
the benefit and the blessings of energy jellies,
Yep.
and
Mhm.
also very strategically placed band-aids.
Yes.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's been a real treat this weekend. I was going to do it today, but I ended up going golfing today.
Mhm.
Nice.
That was awesome, and I loved it.
Mhm.
But this weekend I've got to run a 20 mile
Mhm.
in order to emotionally and physically reach that point, and then at every week from that on up to the marathon is kind of tapering down, and then on the last week of my training is when we run the marathon on Sunday. And so we'll see. I got to get up early tomorrow and drive to Gainesville, because our church, our the brigade that we're in charge of, or the mission team we're in charge of, is having a preaching Sunday in Gainesville.
Mhm.
So we're gonna be there all morning long. It's only an hour away, so I'll probably get back. Hopefully, we'll get back around 3. And if we can get
Mhm.
back at 3, then I can. It's gonna take me a little less than 4 hours to do it. So
Yay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Strap on the shoes, get the energy jellies, lots of water, and strategically place band-aids.
Mhm.
Yes, yes.
You gotta love the strategically placed band-aids.
Friction,
Mhm.
man. Friction is a bad word.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
You've learned very quickly. They make stuff for your legs
I think I need to
Mhm.
find that.
or between, yeah. It's an
Yeah.
anti-chafe. It's an anti-chafe. It does make a difference.
Mhm.
Yeah, you.
Alex is like,
Yeah.
I still don't
I
run.
don't run.
I don't run.
Yeah.
Y'all have fun.
Well, I think we will. I'm trying to find a way of getting you there with us in some way, shape, or form.
Hmm.
Uh, with the hashtag I don't run, so I'll figure it out. I'll let you know.
Mhm.
It'll be great.
Okay.
It'll be
Yeah.
great.
I'll still be able to see you. So
Right. No, absolutely. Yeah. It's not like we can live stream you for 4 hours, but who knows?
maybe.
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 Shoot, Greg, what did you say about chafing? Oh, dang it! I was gonna.
What?
I was right.
That
I was
you gonna
trying.
write it
I
down?
was trying to write it down, but all I got stuck on was strategically placed band-aids.
Strategically placed
That
band-aids
works. Okay. Very good.
and chafing. Uh,
It happens.
it happens. Alex is Alex is holding on here.
I know, man. We should fire some questions if you're ready. Are you ready, G?
I can,
Yeah.
yes.
I am ready.
Sweet.
These
Are
are
the days of our lives?
either ors.
These. Either ors. All right. Aye.
Yeah, so we don't
Either
need to
or.
go. So it's basically they're
Aha.
really, really fast. You don't need a I don't need a long answer. It's just I'll ask
This or that.
this or that.
Got it.
Yeah.
You can get
Ready?
with this,
5.
or you can get with that. Or you
Get
can get
with
with this,
Or
or
you
you
can
can
get
get
with
with
that.
that.
Good song. Love it. 5 minutes on the clock. We'll go Patrick, Alex, me. Pag.
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 Kings of acronyms.
In 3, 2, 1, and go. Patrick, are you an optimist or a realist?
Realist.
Alex?
Realist.
I'm an optimist. Explorer or homebody?
Both. Explorer.
Mm,
Homebody.
I'm an explorer. Breakfast food or dinner food?
Breakfast.
Breakfast can be for dinner.
Breakfast it is. Morning person or night owl?
Night.
Night.
Night. Coincidence or fate?
Oh. Fate.
Yeah, fate.
I lean towards coincidence. Get it done first or wait until the last minute?
Oh, I have shifted so much. So get it done first.
Last minute.
I still have a tendency to be more last minute. Win a close game or win an award?
Close game.
Yeah, close game.
Close game. Would you rather be social or be alone? That sounds terrible.
Alone.
Alone.
Oh, I like being social. I like being around. Yeah. Have more time or more money?
More time.
Yeah, more time.
More time. Sleep in or take a nap?
Sleep in.
Mm.
Alex.
Really?
Yeah.
What's sleep?
Nap.
Nap it is. I like to sleep in if I can. Read the book or watch the movie?
Read the book.
Yep.
Read the book.
Read the book. Nintendo or PlayStation?
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Nintendo. French fries or chips?
French fries.
They're the same
They're
thing.
the same. Yeah, you didn't go to England, so that doesn't count.
Both. French fries. Would you rather drive or fly?
Drive.
I like flying. I don't mind driving, but I'd rather fly.
I like to see
Especially
everything.
when
And stop when I want to stop.
it
I can
depends
take a
on
nap
where
over
I'm.
there.
Depends on where I'm going.
Okay.
I
Work on
can't
a
take nap
puzzle.
in front of you.
Would you rather work on a puzzle or play a game?
Depends on the people.
They're both the same.
Puzzle.
Do you want to play a game?
Play a game. This one's fun. iPhone or Samsung?
Oh, iPhone.
Ugh.
Samsung.
Samsung.
Okay.
Gross. Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Both.
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 Travel in country or travel abroad?
I've seen it here. Let's go abroad.
I've done both. So both?
I'd rather travel abroad. I love seeing our country. It's beautiful because there's
Yeah.
a lot to it, but I love getting outside of that because I feel like you grow more
Amen.
and it's just more fun. Amusement park or zoo?
Amusement park.
Amusement park.
Amusement park. Beach or mountains?
Mountains.
Mountains.
Beach.
I like sunshine.
Rainer. I love beach. I love the beach. It's the beach. It has sand.
Get there for
Rain
that.
or snow. Rain or snow.
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 No. Spend money on a dream home or travel the world.
Home.
Dream home.
Travel. Gold or silver?
Bronze. No. Silver.
Yeah, I'll go silver.
Silver. Go forward in time or go back in time?
Ooh. Go back.
Back.
Back. Freedom or money?
Freedom.
I feel like that's an easy one. Yep, freedom.
Freedom.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think I'm
Dress-
doing over here?
Dress up or dress down?
Down.
Down.
Down. You sleep with your socks on or socks off?
Off. Yeah.
Off.
Off. Yeah, that's gross. No, anyone that sleeps with their socks on.
Oh, my feet hang off the end of the bed, y'all.
Mm.
Free the toes.
Free the toes.
Free toes.
All the free toes.
We bought FreeToes at the store.
Were they also in Greek?
Yeah, they're oregano flavored too.
What?
It's the weirdest thing.
What was it?
They're oregano flavored.
Oregano flavored Fritos, Greg.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking like the same corn chips, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're oregano flavored.
Mm-hmm.
Does it taste like Italian?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Is that all your questions, G?
That is it.
That's awesome. You know, I really think that. Thank you for that, by the way. I would be very interested to see what kind of letters we are if we took the Myers-Briggs, all three of us.
What does that do again?
It helps you to understand if you're an introvert, an extrovert, if you're judgmental, if you're invested.
You look stuff up.
Yeah, that one. I think it'd be very interesting to see what you guys balance with. I'll see if I can find a free one and send it to you by email. And I know, Alex, it might take a little bit, might take a hot minute for you, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what I can do, eh?
Okay.
Aye. Sweet.
I
Sweet.
shall take a look.
Oh, your wife has Liz says that Caroline sleeps in socks. We birthed a monster. And that she knows what she is. She's an ENTJ.
Mm.
Yep, that's an extrovert. Last one is Judge. And I'm gonna have to look them up. But yeah, she knows, and I knew she would, and I'm so glad she does. And we're gonna have to play with this. All right, cool, nice. All right, boys. Dad jokes. Send us out.
See?
Gee, you got any?
Yes. Dad, can you put the cat out? I didn't know it was on fire.
Midwives deserve a lot of respect. They really help people out.
How do you make 7 even?
Take away the S.
You take away the S.
Oh, Alex, man, you are smart, dude. What do you call a man in debt? Owen.
Owen. Shout out to my fingers. I can count on all of them.
That's true.
It's like a glove.
A policeman spotted an elderly lady knitting while driving. Pull over, he said. No, it's a scarf, she replied.
Did I ever tell you about the time I fell in love during a backflip?
Were you head over heels?
No, I was heels over head.
Oh. Duh.
Duh.
What do you get if you cross a chicken with a fox?
Oh.
A fox.
Gonna eat the chicken.
He's got to
That
eat the
eats
chicken.
The chicken. Oh man.
I love it. That's great.
I've got something for after. I'll tell you guys.
All right.
Mountains aren't just funny; they're hill areas.
Hilarious.
Hilarious.
A wizard asked me to proofread one of his scrolls last week. Actually, it was more
It's really
of a spell check. That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like it.
I like it. Oh, I don't know if I can say it right. Okay.
I don't know.
I'm going to try it. Ready? Here we go.
I'm sure.
What is a DJ's favorite sauce? Marinara.
I don't know.
Marinara. Marinara. Marinara.
Marinara.
Yeah.
He's got the hand thing.
Marinara.
Marinara.
I can't do it.
That was good.
And Jeannie asks, "What's your first wish?" Steve says, "I wish I was rich." Jeannie says, "What's your second wish, Rich?"
How do you teach kids? How do you teach kids about taxes?
Ooh, a good question.
Eat 38% of their ice cream.
Eat 38%. And I saw an old man fall into a well today. I guess he couldn't see that well.
Yeah.
And I wish my kids weren't offended by my Frozen jokes. They really
let it go.
They really need to let it go.
Let it go. Let it
go. There you go. You got me there. Well done.
Thank you.
Twice. That's
Thank you.
Dos.
Dosaki.
Dosaki.
No.
Well, we got to go to sleep, and this guy's got to go back to sleep. And so, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight on Brothers in Arms podcast. For those who swung by our Twitch, thank you, twitch.tv/Brothers in Arms podcast. You can also find out when we're going live on that thing on our Twitter at yourBIA podcast. You can also get this podcast for free anywhere podcasts are downloaded. You can even get us on the Apple Store, which is kind of sweet. And also, all of our back issues of this show, the visual part of it, all the way back to, I think, episode 14 or 16.
That's going back.
That's a long time. That's like 90 episodes. Is on our YouTube, Brothers in Arms podcast. That's all one word. If you click on the one that has all three of our faces on it, believe me, you've reached the right place. So, thanks again for hanging out with us. You truly are wonderful. You make this enjoyable for us. But honestly, we could talk just on the phone and crack ourselves up. But we're glad you could join us, so thank you. Oh, and also, Liz shares that Oprah is also an ENTJ. So there you go. Got one up on Oprah.
TJ.
ENTJ. Gentlemen, before we leave, got any parting remarks that we need to share with the masses?
Heck's an ENTJ.
ENTJ.
We talked about this. Myers-Briggs, man. Come on.
Myers-Briggs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
All right. I'll tell you what mine is later.
As always, drink water. Change socks. Take Motrin. Stay safe.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Yeah.
See new places.
See new places. Nice. Alex is getting that.
Exactly. Make sure you're drinking your water.
You don't drink the water here, bub.
No, his is bottled.
The bottled.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alex, what do you got?
the bottle.
Don't drink the tap water.
Don't. Yes. Good choice.
Is that a country? Is that a country you can't drink tap water in?
That is, in fact.
Noted.
Huh.
Fun fact. Italy, you can all the water, especially in Rome, all the water's potable. All of it.
All of it?
Yep, the
All of it.
fountains. You can
Comes,
literally you can pull water out of the fountains and drink it.
What?
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
it comes from the Aqua Ducks.
Mm-hmm. There's I'll show you pictures later, PT. There's literally like little spigots
Okay.
on that's the best way to describe them. There's like little freshwater. It's just constant flow of fresh water coming out of these little spouts like all over the city, and you can just fill up a water bottle and drink it.
That's cool.
Completely safe. It's completely safe to drink. It won't make you sick, promise. So neat.
Alex said Aqua Ducks, and I immediately thought of, well, duh, ducks are in water.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's a nice pen.
And yeah, and this pretty much goes along with everything I've ever said at the end of this show. Take the time to check in on each other. Take the time to make a quick text, phone call, whatever you do, whatever you feel comfortable with, connecting with those that you know and love. Do it. They're brought to your mind for a reason. When that happens, do it. Do it. You don't know what kind of difference you are making, but do it. Please. Love you guys. Have a fantastic, wonderful, however long it's going to be until we see each other again. But folks, you're awesome. Thanks again for hanging out with us. Boys, love you much.
Love you too.
Love you too, brother.
All right. Well, everybody, all take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you later. Y'all be good.
We need to get him a Ring doorbell. That's what he looks like when he does.
Hello.
I gotta back away.
Can you see me now? Look at my eyeball.
Bing dong.
Hello. I don't know why it's. I love the fact that you find that entertaining.
It's the best. All right. Love y'all.
Love you too.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.